Men who received 3 or more mRNA COVID shots died much more quickly of pancreatic cancer than those who did not. This is what Japanese researchers have found.
Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
Okay, Jay Fallon, slippery slope. So I keep track of Alex Berenson, go through his Substack. He's still fighting, still looking at the mRNA COVID jabs and the effect that they've had on our society, and he's still fighting against what happened with him with the Biden regime when they basically just attacked him and tried to silence him. This report came out. I'll bring it up so we can all check it out. But very, very interesting. And look, there's been several reports that have come out that have shown the effects, the detrimental effects upon our society and upon different nations. But this. So yeah, this is from his Substack, Alex Berenson from Unreported Truths. I would encourage you to go and check it out. So, repeated mRNA COVID jabs are linked to faster death from pancreatic cancer. Japanese researchers published the finding last month. Survival rates from pancreatic cancer have decreased at their hospital since the jabs were rolled out. So the results remained statistically significant after adjusting for the severity of the cancer and the treatments the men had undergone. The researchers suggested an unusual immune change from the mRNA shots might make the tumors spread faster. Earlier papers have reported small but disturbing increases in overall deaths in some cancers in Japan since 2021. The new study, which was peer-reviewed and published in June 16 in the journal Cancers, goes significantly further. The researchers were able to follow individual patients by vaccine status, a step the earlier papers have not taken. They found patients who have received at least 3 mRNA shots, the original regimen plus at least 1 booster, died notably faster than those who had taken 2 or fewer shots. Remember, so many people saying that this is going to affect your immune system. Wow. The researchers conducted the study after noticing that survival rates for pancreatic cancer decreased at their hospital in 2022 and 2023, reversing years of slow gains. Slow gains. Wow. Pancreatic cancer is among the most aggressive cancers and is rarely caught until it has spread. Its 5-year survival rate is only 13%, making it the third leading cause of cancer deaths in the United States. When the Japanese scientists examined patients by mRNA COVID shot status, they found those who had received 3 or more shots had a median survival of just over 10 months. Those who had gotten 2 or fewer shots lived almost 15 months. Even when they matched patients one-to-one to try to equalize them by tumor spread, they found those who had received more shots died 3 months sooner. That is not good. If you're watching this on a video, this brings up a chart. The left chart shows outcomes for all patients. The right shows that even when jabbed and unjabbed and matched, the jabbed die more quickly. The researchers then examined levels of an unusual kind of complex protein called an Ig, and then it's got a capital G4, so IgG4 antibody in their patients. Our immune systems produce antibodies to target potential threats, not just foreign invaders like viruses, but also our malignant cells. But is it Ig or Lg? Because it's a little anyway. But IgG4 antibodies are much less effective than other antibodies at destroying their targets. Since late 2022, researchers have known that people who receive 3 or more mRNA shots, COVID shots, generally have far higher levels of this IgG4 antibodies against COVID than everyone else. A Spanish paper earlier this year showed that people with high levels of this IgG4 levels were more likely to be infected with COVID than those who weren't. Yes, yes, that finding suggests that mRNA jabs actually increase the risk of COVID in the long run. They increase it, and yet they kept telling us to get it done. But until now, researchers have not found evidence that high IgG4 levels where mRNA shots may have dangers beyond COVID. These scientists did. They found that pancreatic cancer patients who had three or more shots tended to have much higher levels of IgG4 as well as shorter life expectancies. Repeated vaccination is a poor prognostic factor in pancreatic cancer patients. Repeated vaccination increased the serum total and spike specific levels, IgG4 levels, which may be associated with a poor prognosis. Notably, the finding comes less than 2 months after former President Biden, who received at least 6 mRNA shots, revealed his own grim cancer diagnosis. Biden has prostate cancer, not pancreatic cancer, of course, but his type of prostate cancer has spread much further than typical prostate malignancies and has survival outcomes more like pancreatic cancer than a typical slow growing prostate cancer. The fact that Japanese physicians published the finding is not a surprise. Since 2021, American scientists have shied away from conducting research into the potential dangers of the mRNAs, which the Biden administration aggressively promoted and the National Institute of Health helped develop. It's because you will have riots if they find out that this is killing people and they prove it. With Dr. J. Woo, how do you pronounce this? Bhattacharya, now running the NIH under Robert F. Kennedy Jr., perhaps that white wall of silence will finally crack. Researchers, at least a few willing to investigate this issue, are still puzzling over this finding, which was not expected or predicted, but it seems to result from the fact that the mRNA cause the body to make very high levels of antibodies to COVID, which then degrade very rapidly. He received the original two-shot series, as well as the first booster in September 2021. He's talking about Biden, I believe. Second in March 2022, a third in October 2022, and the one in the USA Today article reported in September 2023. He may have received others as well. He also had COVID at least twice. In July 2022, a so-called rebound case, meaning it went away and then came back in July 2024. That's how well COVID vaccines work. This is going to be, I think this is going to be huge in Australia. When it all comes out, when the truth all comes out, this is going to have major ramifications upon every government. I think this could possibly cause, my opinion is, when the truth is finally exposed and people finally come to see exactly what's happened and what it's caused and the devastation that these jabs have caused within our society, that this will cause absolute chaos because people are going to realize that they were lied to, that they were betrayed by not just pharmaceutical companies, but by their governments. You know, all these, I think of my industry in the police where everyone was told, nah, this is perfectly safe. You know, what's the name? Katarina Carroll and that clown Mark Ryan standing up and demanding that people go out, and also the what's his name, Golshuski, demanding that police go and get the jabs because you know you're going to lose your job. You've got a choice, but we're going to take your job away from you if you don't choose what we want you to do. And then if it comes out that hey, all these jabs, because the police and ambulance and nurses, they're all forced to get the extreme amount. They weren't allowed to just stop at one or two. They had to keep going and get all the boosters. So if it comes out that I think when it's actually proven that all these people have higher cancer rates and that's actually caused because of the mRNA jabs, I think we're going to see absolute chaos in our streets because of the absolute fury that people are going to, of the absolute fury that it's going to cause within people when they realize they've been lied to, they've been betrayed. Let me know what you think. This is all my opinion. I think it's very interesting what's going on. But let me know what you think. Were you jabbed? Did anyone out there seen an increase in cancer and people in their lives having being diagnosed with cancer or anything like this? Let me know what you think. Give me your opinion. My name is Jay Fallon, and this is the Slippery Slope.
They just fuel a desire that will take me higher.